Good evening and welcome. You're watching an India Today special broadcast. Over the next few minutes, we will show you how you can riot in Uttar Pradesh. Yes, you heard that absolutely right. Operation Rent a Riot in India Today special investigation where MLAs from two prominent parties in Uttar Pradesh will be seen on camera asking for money to orchestrate a riot. This is an India Today special investigation filed by my colleague and a member of the India Today special investigation team, Kumar.
Deadly Hindu-Muslim violence that shredded UP's Muzaffarnagar 3 years ago. Still fresh, not just in the memory of this troubled land, but also India's conscience. Rioting in the name of religion that shot many holes in a country's collective faith, spread fear among the citizenry and created a blot on security. But not all blood spilling in faith's name is spontaneous. As India's most populated state gets set for a crucial election, the stoking of communal fires has begun. The religious divides amplified and lakhs of citizens stand to be polarized. In this dizzy mix of faith in politics, India Today dives right into the heart of the country's communal rift. To show India how bloodshed that happens in the name of faith is not always spontaneous. Caught on our cameras, we introduce you to forces willing to orchestrate religious chaos for a prize and for personal gain. First, let's take Delhi's gateway into western Uttar Pradesh, the sprawling suburb of Noida, where India Today's undercover reporter meets Parminder Arya. Parminder Arya, Hindu Swabhiman Sangathan. Here at this hospital for treatment, Arya heads the Hindu Swabhiman Sangathan and a subsidiary unit called the Dharma Sena. Our reporter poses as a filmmaker. Under discussion here is the planning of a screening of a fictitious documentary film that disputes the mythology that Lord Ram was born in India. Parminder Arya's religious pride is anything but hurt. He's ready to participate in a plan to garner publicity for the so-called documentary by staging an attack on its screening in Uttar Pradesh.
किस तरीके से कैसे करेंगे? कितने लड़के तक पहुंच जाएंगे?
50 लोग पहुंचते हैं, 50 लोग।
हाँ, 50। क्या क्या कर देंगे थोड़ा बहुत ढंग से?
नारेबाजी लगा देंगे वहाँ पर। ये राम के खिलाफ है, जो राम का नहीं वो किसी काम का नहीं।
जी।
राम का अपमान नहीं सहेगा हिंदुस्तान। बैनर बैनर जो आपके होंगे वहाँ से तो कुछ लोग फाड़ तोड़ देंगे।
Like a chat with a neighbor or a friend, you've just heard this man discuss orchestrating mob violence and fake outrage over a fake controversial film. Listen to him again.
नारेबाजी लगा देंगे वहाँ पर। ये राम के खिलाफ है, जो राम का नहीं वो किसी काम का नहीं।
जी।
राम का अपमान नहीं सहेगा हिंदुस्तान। बैनर बैनर जो आपके होंगे वहाँ से तो कुछ लोग फाड़ तोड़ देंगे।
जी।
Arya commits to manage everything, manhandling included.
जी। थोड़ा बहुत हम चाहते हैं कि मीडिया में आ जाए।
मीडिया में आ जाए ना, पहले मीडिया हम बता देंगे, इंटरव्यू ले लेंगे, पत्र मीडिया वाले कोई इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया होगा उससे तो आप बात कर लेना।
मैं तो कहूँगा कि बवाल कर दिया हमारे प्रोग्राम में।
आप बोल रहे उसके बाद में जो मीडिया आएगी ना, हमारा इंटरव्यू लेने जाएगा, हम इंटरव्यू लेते नहीं।
Arya tells our undercover journalist that he will even make angry statements to the press. At his office, he then seeks 10 days to organize his band of hired rioters together for the sponsored chaos.
आपको मेरे बारे में ज़्यादा पता नहीं, मुझे आपके बारे में नहीं पता। हमारी क्या, हमने हाथ कर लिया ना किसी काम की, तो हमने बोलते हम उसकी दुकान पर अपनी पक्की रखते हैं, जाता है, हमें इस बात को नुकसान उठाना पड़ा, हमको नाटक नहीं बिच चाहते हैं, कुछ हो जाए सही है। इसलिए मैं कभी झूठ बोलता नहीं हूँ, मैं मानू को बताता हूँ, वो फिक्स करेंगे इतना ना हो रहा। एक दो दिन में जैसे मिलेंगे और फिर आपको कौन सा बता देंगे, ऐसे कोर्ट में या फिर मिल लेंगे।
Arya promises all-out mayhem on the streets. He says he'll fix the contract discreetly. Job done. With that settled, our undercover reporter then travels to Muzaffarnagar, ground zero of the horrific Hindu-Muslim riots in 2013, in which at least 62 people perished in unspeakable violence. Kapil Dev Agarwal, BJP MLA, Muzaffarnagar. Here he calls on the local BJP MLA, Kapil Dev Agarwal. The subject of the conversation is the same fake documentary film that negates the theory of India as Lord Ram's birthplace. The BJP leader doesn't even blink. He couldn't care less about the theme of the film, something that you would imagine would inflame passions easily. The MLA then suggests a second meeting. Our journalist visits him again. This time, Agarwal speaks up more and explains just how he can create some chaos. But the price, he says, has to be right.
कैसे आप बताइए, आप गाइड करिए।
आप देखो ना, मान लो लड़कों को कुछ कहेंगे, लोगों को कह देंगे जी, पुशअप कर देंगे उनको जी, इसके फाड़ दें जी, छोड़ करना जी, हल्ला काट देंगे, कुत्ता हो गया जी, कुछ कर देंगे, अखबार में दे दें, ठीक है ढंग से जी, कि बैन होनी चाहिए जी। तो हमारी तरफ से क्या चाहते हैं आप बता दें। हमें किताब के ऊपर बताओ, हमारी बात हुई तो बात करो यार, इश्यूज काम बनाएंगे तो उसकी कैसा को लगे हाँ हम कुछ तय करेंगे।
You heard the MLA ready to stir religious passions with actual violence, and all of it for a prize.
अमाउंट बताओ
जी,
अमाउंट वाइज क्या करना चाहते हो, मैच करने को चाहता हूँ जी, कुछ करना पड़ता है क्या होता है जी, स्वाधीनता बढ़ता है, रोटी खाना।
These two individuals are hardly alone. They represent but the tip of an enormous industry that operates across communities, charging fees to foment violence, spark riots, orchestrate mayhem in the name of religious sensitivities. And now for a taste of Uttar Pradesh's ruling party, our reporter visits Hafiz Muhammad Irfan. President of the ruling Samajwadi Party's Haridwar unit. India Today's undercover reporter meets him at Roorkee to discuss the fake documentary, except for one little change. The fake film our reporter now pitches happens to be against Muslim sensitivities. It doesn't take a moment for Haji Irfan to agree. Sure, he'll organize some mayhem to give it publicity.
विरोध तो करना है, नाराबाजी करनी, विरोध करना है और क्या करना है,
वो थोड़ा सा धक्का मुक्की वगैरह
सब हो जाएगा।
Haji Irfan tells the reporter that he'll have to bring dozens of men to the proposed screening. He then quotes his charge.
50-60 आदमी को भी तैयार करना पड़ेगा
जी,
पहला दे दे
जी,
5 लाख
5 lakh rupees. That's the price for orchestrated gundagiri to promote a controversial film, inflame religious passions, and probably incite even more violence. Just 5 lakh rupees to send his goons to engineer religious rage.
सब कुछ हो जाएगा।
तो बाद में आप मीडिया में मतलब बयान दे दीजिए कि मजहब के खिलाफ है फिल्म जी,
सब कुछ हो जाएगा।
Sure, it's disturbing that politicians, elected representatives, and powerful fringe players can be hired to inflame religious passions. But what's truly terrifying is that just how easily they agreed to be bought. As the UP pot begins to boil, as the battlefield hots up, it's these men and the devastating ease with which they sell riots that could truly inflame a state. A state where a minor spark has been known to cause catastrophic communal infernos before. With K. Ashish in locations across Uttar Pradesh, this is India Today's special investigation team.
This is an explosive India Today investigation. This has been spoken of for long, but for the first time you've got leaders across political lines on camera saying they're willing to orchestrate riots in exchange for money. Joining us live on India Today at this time, Sudhindra Baduria. He's with the Bahujan Samaj Party. Also with us, Juhi Singh. She's a spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. Sanjay Jha representing the Congress. In a moment, I'll be joined by a BJP spokesperson as well. I want to go across to Sudhindra Baduria first because he's been on multiple broadcasts with me when we've been discussing various riots in Uttar Pradesh. At that time, you've said that the SP and the BSP are in, the SP and the BJP are in cahoots. Now we've got two separate leaders on camera representing the BJP and the SP. The BJP leader happens to be the MLA. He's saying that he will orchestrate a riot in exchange for money. How does the BSP respond to this, Mr. Baduria?
You see, we had been saying this for a long time, and I would like to even congratulate India Today for exposing all those people who are, but let me say one more thing. I think it is the responsibility of the government here as well as in the state, because when you are trying to do a thing like this, you are somewhere undermining the constitutional responsibility of the state. And the constitutional responsibility of the state is to maintain not only law and order, but to protect the right of all citizens irrespective of religion. And therefore I think now, after you've exposed this, it becomes much more important for those in power to apprehend all such people and take them to task, fix the responsibility, and also book them, to deal with them with iron hands. Otherwise, in days to come, I am not only expecting communal riots, but also it will disturb India's stability and peace. This is also one of the challenges before this nation.
Stay with me. I want to go across now to Juhi Singh of the Samajwadi Party. But before I ask Juhi my first question, I want to play out that comment of Hafiz Mohammad Irfan. He is the district president of the Samajwadi Party in Uttar Pradesh. He's caught on camera saying he will send an army of 50 to 60 people to incite communal violence. He is demanding 5 lakh rupees for this. Now listen, Juhi Singh, very carefully, first to your own party leader before I come across to you for a reaction.
50-60 आदमी को भी तैयार करना पड़ेगा जी मेरा दे दे जी 5 लाख विरोध ही तो करना है, नारेबाजी करनी है, विरोध करना है और क्या करना है,
वो थोड़ा सा धक्का मुक्की वगैरह
सब हो जाएगा.
Everything will be arranged. 5 lakh rupees is what he wants. Juhi Singh, what do you have to say about this?
Congratulations for the sting operation, and we are a responsible party. We will take action. This entire footage will be examined, and the man is saying that he will do narebaji and dhakka mukki. We'll take action wherever such information comes from. We are not in support of any such elements. They might be a part of the party, but the party president or the Honorable Chief Minister does not really authorize these people to behave this way. From here I'll go back and I can commit on that. Anybody who is doing such a thing which is very irresponsible and gravely disturbing the social fabric, an action will be taken against.
No, Juhi Singh, are you currently speaking only for yourself, or are you officially speaking on behalf of the Samajwadi Party? How can you guarantee that action will be taken, because this man is an important player in Western Uttar Pradesh for the Samajwadi Party?
I am speaking on the behalf of my party that we will examine this footage, and if he is responsible, then action will be taken. That is all. And anybody might be a very important figure, but we are going to conduct the 2017 elections on the grounds of development, not on these grounds by engineering Riots or Dhakka Mukki or any Narebaji. That's my commitment on this panel.
Okay, I want to go across also to Sanjay Jha, because we are hearing the Samajwadi Party say no such leaders and their actions will be tolerated. If he is found guilty, action will be taken. Is that enough? Or is this just an attempt now, Sanjay, to try and deflect? Because they've been caught incontrovertibly, they're now left with no option but to act against him.
You know, Rahul, I think this is an explosive revelation. Everybody in the political system is aware of what really goes on, but it's important that the people of India see it with their own naked eyes. Let me tell you that Uttar Pradesh pre-elections is like a tinder box today. And I'm not just commenting on Kairana or, you know, Sadhvi Prachi saying that India should become Muslim free or, you know, all kinds of statements being made. The truth is that at this point of time, there is a laboratory experiment that is being tried. You and I both know that politically, Uttar Pradesh has a massive significance. You know, parties believe it is going to have a ripple effect across the countryside. Now, polarization is the name of the game in Uttar Pradesh, and it has got to be something that we should not even try and be politically correct about. We both know that Bharatiya Janata Party and Samajwadi Party are political beneficiaries of polarized politics. Now, I haven't seen your entire tape, but I can tell you that whatever the Samajwadi politician is saying or the BJP politician is saying, I think irrespective of what happens in the future, it is a warning sign that the most sensitive state in India is likely to see a lot of turbulence if we are not careful.
Absolutely, absolutely. Stay with me, stay with me.
It's the leadership
I
of the
want
parties
to ask Anila Singh now. She's a spokesperson of the BJP in Uttar Pradesh, and before that, let's just listen to what the BJP leader on this broadcast says, because we've got the BJP MLA Anila from Muzaffarnagar, Kapil Dev Agarwal. Listen first, this is an elected lawmaker. He's in the Uttar Pradesh Assembly. He's willing to orchestrate a riot. Let's listen to the key portions of Kapil Dev Agarwal, the BJP MLA from Muzaffarnagar.
कैसे आप बताइए, आप गाइड करिए।
आप देखो ना, मान लो लड़कों को पूछो, कहेंगे लोगों को कह देंगे जी, पुशअप कर देंगे उनको जी, इसके फाड़ देंगे जी, छोड़ जी, हल्ला काट देंगे, पिता होंगे जी, कुछ कर देंगे, अखबार में दे दें, ढंग से जी, कि बैन होनी चाहिए जी। तो हमारी तरफ से क्या चाहते हैं आप बता दें? हमें बताते हो बताओ। हमारी बात हुई थी, बात करो यार, इश्यूज काम बनाएंगे तो उसकी कैसा रखो, इसको लगे हाँ मन को स्ट्राइक करे, बार्गेनिंग करने वाले जी वो जी, अमाउंट बताओ यार जी, अमाउंट वाइज ठीक करो, क्या करना चाहते हो, 5 लोगों को मैनेज करने की कोशिश करना जी, कुछ करना पड़ता है, क्या होता है जी,
He says a lot of boys have to be arranged. We have to take care of them. Khana Pina. He's also saying he's staging a riot to disrupt a film screening. Anila Singh, how does the BJP react?
First of all, I was not able to hear very clearly what Kapil Dev ji was saying. And secondly, like what you are saying right now, that he is saying that he has to collect some boys and there will be some sort of interference in some screening of movie or something like that. So to tell you very frankly, I am not updated about this matter, and his voice was also not very clear to me.
I can play it again, 1 second. Since you're saying you haven't been able to hear it, Anila, I'm happy to play this again. Let's listen to the key parts. This is a BJP MLA. Our reporter approaches him saying that there is a film about Bhagwan Ram, and this film is essentially making the point that Bhagwan Ram wasn't born in Ayodhya, wasn't born in Uttar Pradesh. The reporter says, can you help set up a riot? And then very quickly, this BJP MLA comes out and asks for money. You just heard him. He was asking a correspondent, how much will you pay him? He's also saying, I'll send 50-60 boys to disrupt the screening. Let's listen, since Anila hasn't been able to hear Kapil Dev Agarwal. Let's listen to the BJP MLA once more. Anila, especially you, please watch carefully.
Sure.
कैसे आप बताइए, आप गाइड करिए।
आप देखो ना, मैं मान लो लड़कों को पूछूं, कहते हैं लोगों को, कहते हैं
जी
पुशअप कर देंगे उनको
जी
इसके फाड़ में
जी
और शोर करना
जी
हल्ला काटने हैं, बुता होंगे
जी
कुछ करने हैं, अखबार में दे दें, ठीक है ढंग से
जी
कि बैन होनी चाहिए
जी। तो हमारी तरफ से क्या चाहते हैं आप बता दें।
हमें बताते हो, बताओ
हमारी बात हुई थी,
से बात करो यार, इश्यूज काम बनाएंगे तो उसकी कैसा तो कुछ लगे, हाँ मन को स्ट्राइक करे, मार्केटिंग करने वाले
जी सर जी
अमाउंट बताओ यार
जी
अमाउंट वाइज करो, क्या करना चाहते हो लोगों को मैनेज करने को चाहता हूँ
जी
कुछ करना पड़ता है, क्या होते हैं
जी
स्वाधीनता पड़ता है लोगों टीम खाना पीना।
Anila Singh, I hope you've been able to hear your MLA very clearly now. He's asking how much will he get paid. He says he'll send 50-60 boys to create a ruckus. What does the BJP spokesperson have to say about this?
First of all, I think party is going to do some investigation on it, and if truth comes out to be there,
No, the truth is out there.
then
The truth has just
then
been
definitely
revealed by
BJP
India Today.
Definitely, party is going to take disciplinary action against him.
You are saying the party will take disciplinary action
Definitely, if truth comes out.
because you yet haven't spoken to this MLA, and
No, no.
you're not certain whether your party will want to act or not. Or are you confident that action will be
Janata
taken?
Party is the party which always stands with truth.
Okay, Sudhindra Baduria, both the Samajwadi Party and the BJP saying disciplinary action will be taken. Is that something that gives you confidence, or do you believe this is just a face saver?
These statements are a farce, and to prove this farce, let me just cite two examples. One of 2013, when Mr. Singhal and Mr. Togadia met Mulayam Singh in Lucknow, and subsequently, you know, there was a Chaurasi Parikrama, the infuriated feelings and passions were raised in UP, and we saw the Muzaffarnagar riots as a consequence of all that. And let me also say this, very recently in Dadri, there was a panchayat in the same temple where there was section 144. The police presence was there. Hundreds of people gathered from the BJP. The Samajwadi Party is in power. It exposes the farce of Akhilesh Yadav and his father Shri
Sanjay
Mulayam Singh
Jha,
Yadav, and
Sanjay
that's
Jha, we are
also of
hearing both the SP and the
that how
BJP
these
now say
people
that action
of
will be
Sabka
taken.
Saath, Sabka Vikas.
Do you think people should believe that this will
This
indeed
is
happen?
absurd. They have instigated riots. They have instigated riots where over 1 lakh people have been rendered
Okay,
homeless.
I hear you, Sudhindra Baduria. Sudhindra Baduria, I hear you. Let's listen.
Dadri.
Let's listen to Sanjay Jha of the Congress as well. Sanjay.
Rahul, let me tell you, these are nothing but, homilies. There are empty platitudes. The truth is that people like Sanjeev Balyan are today, who was an accused in Muzaffarnagar riots, is sitting in the cabinet of the current government. You know about Sangeet Som being given Z-class security. And end of day, nobody really gets arrested. No action is actually taken against the culprits, whether Samajwadi Party supported or the BJP supported. As you can hear, even now the BJP spokesperson makes a dodgy statement. What is there to investigate? If you know that the person on television right now in India Today is a BJP spokesperson or whoever, a BJP leader, and that person is openly talking about a trade to create communal riots, the truth is Uttar Pradesh has experienced riots on the basis of rumors, on the basis of petty squabbles and trivial fights that are created to create a communal escalation.
Juhi is saying both the
horrible crime.
PSP
So why
and
is
the
the
Congress are
BJP being
saying
dodgy?
that the BJP and the SP can't both be trusted. This is a charge that's leveled often, that the SP and the BJP create this communal tension together to benefit from it politically. And now you've got an instance where you've got a BJP MLA, you've got an SP block president, both of them on camera, district president on camera, asking for money to orchestrate riots.
Rahul, we are going to take action. We do not conspire with the BJP to create such a situation. Regarding Dadri, Mr. Bhadoria was talking. I talked to the district magistrate after I was on a panel, and he told me that yes, there was 144 at that time, but those people came to him and they were totally under control of the situation. Sometimes the district administration takes these decisions when they feel that it might be better to just have that.
I would ask Juhi Singh, what is the law? Do you allow public gathering in section 144, whatever be the assurance?
No, you don't. No, you don't, Mr. Bhadoria. Which is the arrest whom, Mr. Bhadoria? The question is if a district magistrate is
know very well.
Fine. You don't want to listen to me. Okay, fine. You are right. But let me. Rahul is not letting me speak. So
statements. That is all. The intentions are different. The intentions are that you link.
Mr. Bhadoria, what were your intentions when people were murdered in your government and nobody was arrested? When you were carrying the
Okay, I don't want both our guests speaking at the same time. This story will very clearly set off a massive political debate all across Uttar Pradesh. Remember, UP generally and Western Uttar Pradesh in particular are on the edge ahead of the assembly elections. And this investigation shows how people are trying to cash in on this communal cauldron, asking for 5 lakh rupees, willing to orchestrate riots. This is a story we'll continue tracking very closely. This is just the first airing of our broadcast. Sanjay Jha, Sudhindra Baduria, Juhi Singh, Anila, all thank you very much for joining us. We'll get reactions from senior party leaders as well. A lot more on this story.